Hi everybody, Dr. Laina here, and today we're going to cover the extremely important topic about how to sit in your chair. You don't need me to tell you that we're all sitting way too much these days, and because we're on our devices, we're not sitting with proper posture. People are coming in with incredible rates of sciatica, disc problems, neck issues, upper back issues, and a lot of this can be fixed just by changing the way we're sitting. It can realign your entire spine. So for most people, when they sit in their chairs, what's happening is they're sitting in what I like to call the slump, which is like this. So if you feel those sits bones that we all sit on, right? You can feel the bones that sort of hit your chair at the back of your buttocks. What most people are doing is they're allowing their body weight to actually fall behind it. So what that does is it puts your spine in a terrible alignment, straining your sacroiliac joints and really compressing the discs in the lower back. And I'm going to show you why. This is a healthy spine. So those bones that we're chatting about are these bones right in through here. And you can see that when the spine is stacked properly, how we have this nice curve in the lower back this way. And yet when people are sitting in improper posture, what's happening is they're allowing this part of their pelvis to roll back, and it's causing this part of their spine to come forward. In fact, what it's usually doing is putting them into this kind of a shape, really putting an enormous amount of strain on the neck and in through this area and here, causing these sacroiliac joints to lock up. So let me tell you how you don't want to fix this problem. You don't want to fix this problem by tensing up the muscles in your lower back or in between your shoulder blades. And the reason for that is that you can't sit there with tension in your spine all day without it causing you some other issues. Your spine was designed to stack like a game of Jenga, very, very naturally. And we do not need to contract our muscles in order to keep ourselves in that proper alignment. You'll end up sore at the end of the day and with other issues that will crop up because of the built-up tension. The other thing that doesn't work to fix this problem is a lumbar back support. So a lot of people are buying these back supports. They sit on the back of their chairs, but they're continuing to just slump their posture this way. And so the support that's sitting on the back of their chair isn't really making any kind of difference in the outcome of how they're sitting throughout their day. So I'm going to show you instead a really easy way to fix this posture. If you can locate those bones in your buttocks that we talked about, all I'm going to have you do is rock back and forth on them. So I'm rocking my weight in front of them and I'm rocking my weight back them. I'm not overarching my spine. I'm not extending my back. I'm just really shifting my weight as if this was a bowl, it would be tipping backwards and then it would be tipping forwards. And so then all I'm going to have you do is stop when your weight is just slightly in front of those bones. So you can see from that position, if you stop there with me, you can feel how it should feel like your spine is just resting within your pelvis very naturally. You're very relaxed. All of the muscles of your spine are relaxed, and yet you're properly aligned. This is extra important if you've got neck and shoulder tension, because you'll notice that from this position, you can't actually round your shoulders and head forward without moving this first. This is the foundation that's building your posture. So keeping this in proper alignment is also crucial in keeping your posture proper all day long. So how can you keep yourself in this proper posture without having to think about it all day long? So I'm going to give you two really easy ways. The first one is to use a pillow. So this is my favorite way of doing it. So this is just a cheap and cheerful pillow that you probably have sitting around your house. And all I'm going to have you do is put it on the back of your chair, but we're going to sit right on the edge of it. So I'm going to pull the pillow just to about where those sits bones are. So you can see that when I do that, I've made the back of my pelvis higher than the front of my pelvis, and it keeps me from rolling back. It's just an extra little cue that has tipped my pelvis ever so slightly that keeps me from slumping backwards. I really like this because it also is very comfortable and helps fill out some of that space in my lumbar spine to keep me aligned. And so this is something I will do on a regular basis if I'm traveling or anywhere where I need a little bit of extra support. The second way you can do this is with a towel or with a blanket. So a lot of people like this as well. So all that you're going to do is you're going to take your towel or your blanket and you're just going to fold it up as thick as you need it, and you put it right in the back of your chair. So once you've got it settled in the back of your chair, when you sit on it, again, you can see that it's sitting just behind my sits bones. Again, keeping the back of my buttocks higher than the front of my buttocks. So now I can go about my business and work, and I don't have to think about keeping myself in proper posture. I can't emphasize enough that finding a comfortable way to sit that keeps your posture aligned is a game changer for your health these days. We're sitting for hours and hours on end, and keeping our spine in the alignment it was designed to be in will keep your nerves unpinched and keep you from suffering from so many of the things we're seeing in our office these days. If you have any other questions about sitting, please put them in the comments below and I will do my best to answer them. And other than that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.